scope headshot them. It's always entertaining to do that, which I'm not skilled like that, but it's entertaining to watch people do that.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
This game has such great voice acting, and I love it. It's like, and by now, like, for those of you that have been reading all the logs and stuff, based on the Amnesia potion you took, like, these are all, like, memories coming back. So obviously, considering how many maps there are, this is a huge castle. It's massive. It is, actually. In the game, you explore lots of it. It'd be so fun to play hide and go seek in here. Anyway, actually, no, it wouldn't. I'm sort of afraid. I don't actually sometimes, like, I get scared playing hide and go seek. If I'm the one searching, like, I expect my friends to be like turn into little gremlins or something and jump out at me. I'm a person that gets scared very easily, but I'm not like scared about it. And I love horror games, so it sort of contradicts my fear, I guess you could say. Yeah, like I'm like when Dead Space series came out, I was like, this game is genuinely scary. And they're like, oh no way. And, you know, they are pretty scared, you know. They're okay. Sometimes I get bored of it. And I'm just like, I play this game and I'm like, you know, this is true horror. I think it's scarier than this. Did I check here? I can't believe I didn't. Wow.
May 1839.
For those of you guys are just looking for the funny moments,
Unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized
this is one part you can't skip.
I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
The piano music there, that was like perfectly cute. It's like such a creepy moment. So the game, it's like, you know, you're in a castle, 1800s, it's like, oh, what an expected, very interesting story. Just, you know, like, have some crumpets and tea, and solve some mysteries with monsters. I hear like, alright then. Anyway, I hear lots of crumpets and tea jokes at my school, and I wish I could be a part of them. Lots of British jokes, and I'm just like, I'm not going to put myself there. But for a heads up of those of you that are watching this that are from my school, which I like crumpet and tea jokes. That probably didn't make any sense. Actually, I'm like, for those of you that are watching, you've probably never heard me talk this much. I'm not a very talkative kid, and I usually am reserved about the subjects that I like to talk about. Just fear that I'll be categorized as this nerdy guy that loves this and hates that and is weird. So, I guess, you know, considering that you're not like sitting right like behind me or in front of me, you know, I can actually like talk to you about some things I wouldn't talk about at during school. That was weird. But most of you probably know I love video games, and I have a nearly infinite knowledge of video games compared to anyone else in this the school I go to. Probably. Alright, so hold on. I need to change some controls. Actions, throw, T. There we go, okay. So with a Mac mouse, it's like a one-click mouse, that freaky one-click mouse. So I can't really, you know, like right-click to throw stuff, so I use T, you know, T for throw. Okay, so the secret room.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it
Sorry, just checking my
stops,
oil.
you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful with that.
In fact, despite me doing some Let's Play video and advertising this on my Facebook, I'm still probably going to get some crap from people. No, not probably, like no doubt going to get some crap from people, but you know, too bad. I like talking about stuff, and at least some people are listening to me. Alright, so that's my cue to go, everyone. I'll leave it with breaking a glass with a book. I did it. Thank you everybody for watching so far.